can't thank you enough for joining us, Senator Brown, to talk with SSI recipients about your SSI Restoration Act. We know you're short on time, so we'll jump right into it and just start with introductions. I can go around my screen here. Okay. So Lisa, with introducing yourself?
Yeah. It's Lisa Hanchett. I work for Starbucks. I've been married for 8 years. I have a dog named Toodles, and I love ice skating.
Can you tell us where you are right now?
I'm at Starbucks in the store.
You're at work now. You're at work. That's why you got those boxes behind you.
Also have a daughter who works at Starbucks. So Suzanne, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, and maybe Lizzy?
Yeah, so my name is Suzanne Samloski, and actually I was born in Euclid, Ohio.
Euclid?
But yeah, many moons ago. But anyway, so Lizzy is a 35-year-old young lady with special needs who's been fortunate enough through Opportunity Village to land a job at Starbucks as well. And she didn't want to miss it today. So she's at work, but she sent you a little message that they had asked me to play, and we were Ashlee, you want to say we were having technical issues, but here it goes. Okay.
Yep.
Hello, Senator Brown. I'm Lizzy at Mays Village. Thank you for meeting with Opportunity Village and for taking action to help people with special abilities. Hope you have a great day.
Thanks, Lizzy.
Thank you so much for doing what you're doing to help folks like Lizzy feel like they have some worth.
Good. Well, they do.
Have a better quality of life. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, it's so important that people work if they can and want to, and that they can hold onto their savings a little bit and they can do what they need to do. And that's the whole purpose behind this effort. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. And Regina and Reggie, do you all want to go next?
Oh, Reggie, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
My name is Reginald Daniel, and I work at Opportunity Village. And what do I do? And I clean the restrooms, cafeteria, I clean the microwaves, and I put in trash, and I help my supervisor out, and I stay on focus, stay on test, and I love what I do.
All right. See you, Reggie.
I see you too.
Thanks for being on with us and doing this. Way to go, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Well, obviously, Reginald likes to talk a little bit, and they said he was never going to walk or talk, so that's a blessing in itself. Yeah. But Reginald's 33 years old. He can't read past the kindergarten level. He's a DNLU, which means he's a do not leave unattended for paratransit. But he's been inconsistently identified in the Social Security system. They've said he's a retiree. This is all in the last year. They've said he's an able-bodied adult without dependents. And they've said he's an adult incapacitated child, all at different times, all with different lines. So I'm so excited about the bill that you have, because I think it's going to help Reginald. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to this bill a lot.
I was talking to a woman in Mansfield, where Ashlee and I grew up. She worked out at the military Air Force Base, small Air Force Base there. And she's probably 30 years old, young woman, and she commutes to work about an hour every day. And there's plenty of places she could live closer. And I said, that's a pretty long commute. And she said, if you love your work, it's not a long commute. So Reggie's the same way. If you love your work, you can it just matters that you love going to work. I can tell that Alicia loves her job at Starbucks, and it sounds like Suzanne's daughter, that Lizzy loves what she does. And I want the federal government to reward that and reward the caregivers and all that are helping to take care of them. So thank you, Reggie. Good to see you, buddy.
And nice to see you too.
And Kate, would you like to go next?
Thank you for having me here this morning. I am a rights advocate and a social worker for Nevada Disability Advocacy and Law Center. We are the federally mandated state-appointed protection and advocacy system for Nevada. And I have lived and done social work, this type of work in Nevada for 24 years now. Getting old. And I grew up in Michigan, so almost Ohio.
Boy, a lot of people in this state didn't grow up in Nevada, did they? I'm just noticing that.
We have one more.
Oh, Tracy,
Last-
you're still.
Yeah, last but not least.
Okay.
Tracy
Oh.
Brown-May.
Tracy, you set this all up, right?
Well, Ashlee,
You and Ashlee, yeah.
right hand. That's right. So this is the innOVate series. My name is Tracy Brown-May, and I'm the Chief Administrative Officer with Opportunity Village. OV is a nonprofit provider of jobs and day training supports and community options for folks with intellectual and developmental disabilities primarily. Reggie and I work together along with Ashlee. And so being involved in public policy in a leadership capacity has always been our passion. And so engaging folks like you, Senator, who are really interested in supporting disability issues is really essential. You can't change the needle or move the needle or improve any type of public policy without engaging the constituent that it is directly affecting. Not only am I the Chief Administrative Officer at OV, but I've recently been appointed to the Nevada Assembly. And so work on a state level to improve many of the disability supports that we have available across Nevada. You're right, Senator. Most people our age weren't born in Nevada, although many of our children are. So we've all migrated from somewhere else. And I originally came from Massachusetts. So we bring some commonality, I think, as we migrate into Nevada. To bring all of our great relationships with us. So I'm really grateful to have Ashlee on my team and to have you here talking about this really important issue with us.
So this is a real shot in the arm for our efforts to get a chance to see what this bill does. And we've got to reward work and we've got to reward savings. And Alicia she said at the beginning she was married, and we want people to be able to have all those options. And so that's we're going to move forward as fast as we can on this. It's been too many years since this has been updated or changed, and so Kate, what you're all doing, and so appreciate Opportunity Village. So stay in touch with us and keep at it. And the parents on this call and the young people on this call, or the not so young people in this call, thank you for stepping up and doing the things you're doing.